Hello and welcome to the Any Art Netty cooking channel. Now today I'm going to be making a sweet and sour, but there is a vegan version as well. So first thing you need is half a small pineapple. Now as you can see, probably I've used a whole pineapple there. Now I found watching on Instagram very satisfying is people cutting up pineapples. I've tried to do it myself. Here's an example on the screen. It's so satisfying to watch, but maybe one day I'll get it, hopefully. But yeah, excellent stuff to watch, highly recommend. So what else I use is 2 tablespoons of white wine sugar, also a tablespoon of dark soy sauce, and then 1 tablespoon of soft light brown sugar. I didn't have any soft, so that you can see is Demerara, please don't shout at me. And also tomato ketchup, 3 tablespoons. Said a bit Yoda, didn't I? 25 grams of fresh root ginger. Now I have chopped that quite big, but you can chop it smaller if you want to. 2 garlic cloves which have been minced. This is my vegan alternative from a supermarket in the UK called Iceland, and we'll see what that looks like. And for my partner, because he can eat meat, turkey, chicken, I'm doing him turkey steak instead. So I've got my rice boiling there. Now the thing, if anyone's watching this and they know the traditional methods of cooking this is the way I cook it. I'm British, I just cook it the way I do. I'm not trying to offend anyone or anything like that. I'm not trying to, it sounds like I'm being too careful there, like a disclaimer or anything, but just in case anyone comes for me and says, well, you don't do it like that. I'm just showing the way I do it as a home baker, and that's that really. So the first thing I've done is I've added my garlic and ginger to the pan. I'm just going to fry that and the onions as well until that nice garlicky ginger fragrance starts to happen, and then keep frying that on a medium heat until the onions have softened. So you'll notice I'm not putting spring onion or red and green pepper into this. Now that's just health reasons really with the peppers, because acid, and I really like peppers but peppers don't like me, same with my partner, so we're gonna leave them out. I would actually add spring onions, but they weren't available in the shopping, and the shopping came via the internet, and instead we got a pair of welly boots, so you can't really put welly boots. I'm joking. It's like the middle aisle of Aldi, or however you pronounce it. So messing around there, but at the end of the day we couldn't get hold of spring onions sadly, but there is red onion in there instead. Now what I'd probably do next time I make one is I'd use white onion and I'd cut it into those nice big wedges, because I think that suits it better somehow. Now I know a lot of people will, I've just added the pineapple there, which is too much, but that's the way that we like it personally. I know a lot of people would fry the chicken or the chicken alternative, whatever they're having, but I don't do that. I bake it instead, and that's just again a healthier way of doing it. So I've added a load more of the ingredients there. What I did was I actually had the soy sauce, the white wine vinegar and the brown sugar all in one jar. I've also added the tomato ketchup. Now what you can do instead is make that sauce. I'm just swapping the pans so you can see that a bit closer, and that's coming to the boil with the rice. It's a bigger hob on that back one, on the back burner. So mix the sauce together in a separate bowl, and you can mix it with corn flour as well. You'll notice there's not as much sauce, it should be covering and then some extra. I didn't do that, but I will do it next time. I'll make more sauce for sure, because it's really nice sweet and sour. But yeah, make it in a separate bowl and then boil it, and add corn flour as well. It will make it that nice almost gelatinous mixture. So my my rice is getting nice and fluffy there. Lovely. You want it almost like glutinous, but it's actually not got gluten in it, it's nice and sticky. And I think the reason for that is because the Oriental people use chopsticks, or Thai people as well use the fingers to eat. You want it to stick together because it's quite a hard, difficult thing to eat with these little rice grains, so it does stick together. So that's probably the reason why. But being from Europe, well, not Europe anymore, are we? In Britain, we knife and fork. But it's nice when it goes and it all sticks together. Really nice rice. But that's just a normal white rice, but I've made it so it does go nice and fluffy and that. So that's my rice base there, which is cooked. And also just check if I haven't missed anything. Not really, just spring onion and pepper really, and then make the sauce separate. In goes the sauce, and the reason why I do it separate from the meat as well is to avoid contamination, because I'm allergic to chicken. So that's why I'm having the chicken alternative. But I have tested it, I can eat duck and it goes really nice with duck as well. So there's another alternative that you can have. That's my partner's turkey on the right, and that's how the chicken strips turned out. So close up of the turkey, which my partner, he said it was very, very nice and he wants to have it again. Obviously I will make more sauce next time. And there we go, there's the Iceland free from chicken plant alternative. One of the only ones I could find without gluten and wheat in. So if anyone has any suggestions for me to turn something into a gluten, wheat, dairy, egg free version, vegan version, please do let me know in the comments and I'll try my best. And I hope to hear from you. I hope that was enjoyable, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.